Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Happy New Year everybody, Happy New Year, we're back live. We are so super happy to be here for the second live day of 2024. It's been a day. It's been a day inside the first hour. I've got to be honest with you, because we've been getting ready for the show. We thought we were going to bring you something new, and then we weren't going to bring you something new, and then we were going to get ready for the shows that we've got today with all the other cool stuff that we've got, and we were planning that. And then plot twist, 3 minutes before the show, they were like, "Oh, you can bring us something new." And we're sure, can we bring us something? We're definitely sure we can bring us something new. Yeah, you definitely can. We found out literally 30 seconds before the start of the show. We can bring you something new on the shows that we've got you today. New year, new craft, all about today, mixed media. And whilst we're not going to officially launch it in this show, our brand new product, we have been given the green light to tease you with something which is coming up, brand new, and I'm delighted to say, doing the teasing, such a tease. It's one of my absolute favourites. I couldn't think of a better person to do my first show of 2024 with. It's the one and only Chivers.
Thank you, Ben. I'm all right. And Happy New Year to all of you at home. I'm so happy to be here with you. New year, new craft.
I know.
And my
what the
I've got for you.
What is that?
I am excited. I've been doing impersonations of Frank from Mother of the Bride. Father of the Bride. I've been so excited. Ben, we're bringing for you.
What the?
Our brand new, mesmerising, colour shifting glitter paste with a chunkier particle.
Unbelievable. Chunkier?
A chunkier particle, Ben. Look at that.
The colours.
Isn't it? Look at the colours. Look how it catches the light. And we've got so many new and beautiful colours for you.
My goodness
Navy
me.
to pink. I have to find one of my favourites.
Come on.
This might be one of my favourites. Ooh, look at that. Navy and green. Oh, there's another one. Hey, this one.
Oh, I
Right,
can see
you
this already.
ready?
Yeah, go on.
Is it pink or is it green?
Is it green or is it pink?
Is it green or is it pink?
That is so
Is it rose
clever.
or is it peacock? Who knows, Ben? Because it's mesmerising.
Mesmerisational.
And that one is called Rose Garden. I have got so many fabulous colours for you. And this one, everybody, this is going to be, you know when I had my little favourite?
The
Royal Velvet.
Royal Velvet.
Royal Velvet. That one. Can you remember the shimmer sprays?
Yeah.
This is Equinox.
Equinox.
Look at that, Ben. I don't know why it just makes me want to growl when I say Equinox. Isn't it gorgeous? It really is. I can't help but growl when I see it. It's so glorious. I'm excited because
I couldn't tell.
it's honestly all of the things you expect from our glitter paste. Works on any medium, on glass, on wood, on ceramic, on fabric, on denim, on canvas, on trainers, on mirrors, on wood, on furniture, on your card, on your acetate, your vellum, on your fabric, your suede, your leather, your velvet, whatever it is you want to apply this to, you're going to apply it to, and it's going to be permanent. I'm excited. Look, Ben, I've been away a while. It's been a while, Ben.
It has been a while.
It's been a while. I've had a rest and I've had some rosé prosecco. Not this morning.
I was going to say.
Not this morning in the New Year celebrations, and so I'm feeling revived.
Revived. Did you have a good break?
I had a very relaxing break, which is why I'm like Tigger right now,
Yeah.
because I haven't done very much other than watch the TV,
Yeah.
eat,
Yeah.
drink pink sparkles,
Yeah.
watch the TV, eat, drink pink sparkles. Drink pink sparkles, watch the TV and eat. It's been basically what I've done. I did watch the entire Twilight
Saga.
movie saga,
Is that
all of them.
3?
5.
5?
The last one, Breaking Dawn, 2 movies, is so epic. So I've watched them all.
Wow.
I love them. Do you love them? Let us know. What saga have you blitzed this holiday? That's what I want to know.
What saga have you blitzed? Do you know what? So I watched a bit of TV. My favourite thing on TV this year, I think it was on Channel 5 just before Christmas. It was the 1988 Christmas special with Bruce Forsyth and Ronnie Corbett. Did anyone else watch that? because it was the best 40 minutes of Christmas for me. I absolutely loved it.
I love Bruce Forsyth and Ronnie Corbett, actually.
Yeah. What were they doing together? I have no idea why they did a Christmas special together.
I didn't watch that, but I'm going to try and catch it up because I bet that was glorious.
It was.
There's been a lot of old reruns, hasn't there, Ben, this Christmas?
There
and
has.
I have been living my best Morecambe and Wise life.
Oh, yeah, you can't beat a bit of Morecambe and Wise.
Vicar of Dibley.
Vicar of Dibley's been on. Lots of Only Fools.
Only Fools, a lot of that's been on. That's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else I've been watching. Mainly old
I'm
stuff.
late to the party with The Tourist.
The what?
The Tourist. With that very gorgeous, what's his name? Oh. Jamie Dornan.
Oh, Jamie Dornan.
Yes.
That was the guy at 50 Shades, wasn't it?
He did 50 Shades. Apparently,
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Ah.
So if you say has been, I believe you.
Well, no, I
I haven't seen it. There we go. Thanks for that revelation this morning, Ben.
Yeah, you're welcome, everybody. I don't know why that just sort of popped into my head there, because I haven't seen it, but I just recognised the name.
Backpedaling, Ben.
Yeah, he's also,
backpedaling.
isn't he also titled to be one of the favourites for the next Bond?
He is apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a very handsome man.
Yeah. So.
Second only to my second husband, who is Bradley Cooper.
Oh, Bradley Cooper.
I mean, don't tell current Mr. C, because
No.
I haven't told him.
Really?
Yeah.
Current Mr. C, and he's the next Mr. C.
And he's the next Mr. C.
Literally.
Yes, literally, because when he sees me across the red carpet, he's going to go, there's my wife.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to say, Simon, I'm sorry, 32 years, see you. Because there's Bradley and he's waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Some revelations there for you at the start of the new year. I'm just holding some beautiful new stencils here as well for you. I have been told these are on the website. Now, what I would say to you is we're waiting for the new mesmerising glitter paste to go live on the website. So I'll show you these stencils. You can have a look at them. But the best thing to do is going to be to wait to get it all, isn't it?
I would say so, definitely. And these new stencils, I have to say, have been designed very carefully by my team to make sure that the spaces are available to perfectly really enhance the glitter paste and the movement of those colours. So you've got a lovely amount of detail, we've got that particle size in there, and then of course you've got the shift of colour. And some of them in here are truly exceptional. Of course, you do get that shift of colour. You see them much better on the little curved. It's harder on the flat samples with the studio lights. But when you get them home in natural light, that intense shine, sparkle, play of light, it will dance off all of the particles in there, and you will see that colour shifting very, very easily with the naked eye. Of course, difficult with the camera and the lights in here, which is why I've got those special little samples I had for you before. But you can see we've got the same concept that we had when we initially launched the glitter paste, where you've got that lovely big background, you've got that border, and then you've got that focal point. So you can be really specific. You can make your background, your borders, your focal point all on one card. You can just use them to accent or decorate. You can use a small strip. You can use it as a piece in the centre. Do the full background if you want to. It's entirely up to you, but you get all of the beautiful designs, which in a set will beautifully complement. And you can see these ones here as well, also got the little hole punched in, so you can keep them all on your D-ring and you don't lose them for organisation and storage purposes, really, just so you're not rifling around looking for them.
It's entirely up to you, but I would hang fire, because there is you can get the glitter paste separately, you'll be able to get the stencil separately, but there is a showstopper deal where you will save extra when you jump in and grab that. So I know it's going to be hard, I know it's going to be difficult because you're super excited. You're probably a Leann level of excited today about all of this, but if you can hang fire till it's all there, it will definitely pay dividends for you. And just to say as well, I'll say a few of those in just a few moments' time. There is loads on the website, but it's going to be a nice interactive day today, because we hopefully, fingers crossed, going to launch those officially for you at 3. Later on tonight, we've got Beautiful Beginnings at 6. You know, one of my favourite shows of the week, because it's become one of the most interactive shows, and I also get to sit down for the last 25 minutes. I mean, that's not the main reason. The main reason is you guys get the questions in, and I can't think of a better person to be sat on the sofa for Beautiful Beginnings later on than Leann, because I mean, she's the oracle. So let's think of as many questions as we possibly can. Anything about mixed media, which is what we're concentrating on today, but nothing really off the table as far as questions tonight, right?
Ask me anything you like,
yeah.
And as long as it's legal, I'll answer it.
I mean, you can ask questions right throughout the day, but we're going to make it a nice, interactive, beautiful beginning tonight. I think 10 questions is the record so far. So let's try and smash
let's
that.
do 12.
No, let's do 15.
Let's do 15.
Let's do an hour's worth of sit-down questions.
Let's do 15 questions in 25 minutes. Can you imagine?
Oh, that would be...
That would be epic.
That would be, wouldn't it? Epic.
Epic.
And any questions you like. Remember the week we started answering questions about headphones? Anything you want.
Anything.
Over on the website, the winter sale continues. That runs up until the 4th of January, 11:59. Also there, you will find our daily deals when it comes to the New Year new craft, because every day from now until the 7th, we are shining the spotlight on a different technique or style, and we're revealing different discounts on that particular style each day on the website. So it is definitely worth checking back to see all of those deals. As you can see, the winter sale is still there, up to 75% off. Best ever price still on the Gemini 2. There's loads to be having a look at. And listen, if you are new to us here at Crafters TV as well, a very warm welcome to you. It's always lovely to start a brand new year. Maybe you're thinking about starting a new hobby. Maybe you are somebody who's just been doing a little bit of crafting and you're thinking that 2024 is going to be the year that you dive headlong into it. You have come to the right place. We are always live and interactive, so feel free to fire in those questions, fire in those comments. Let us know what you've been up to over the festive break. We'd love to hear from you. We've got Radical Rachel on the socials this morning. Good morning, Happy New Year. And already in, Amanda Bennett. First time here for me this year, so Happy New Year. There we go. Well, lovely, Amanda, to have you with us. Keep chatting to us. Alicia says good morning and greetings from Arkansas. Peace and love to everyone. And Sarah Brown says, hello, my lovely crafty friends. Hoping you are well after the New Year's celebration. Special hugs and Happy New Year to the gorgeous Leann. Oh, and the debonair Mr. Ben.
Oh, well, like a Pride and Prejudice episode.
I know. I love that word, debonair. I don't think I've ever...
debonair.
I've never had that used to describe me, so thank you. Oh, it goes on. Oh, it goes on.
You're suited, Ben.
I am. The debonair Ben, the best lead presenter in the biz.
Oh, have you won an award?
I won an award on the New Year's Eve special.
Oh, my word.
Yep, I won the best presentation lead... ... apparently of the year.
Wow. Are you the only one?
Shh.
Okay.
I'll just leave that there. It's great to be back live and from the future, says Sarah, and to see you guys as well. Sean Sanderson joins us. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Sandra Dundas, who says good morning and Happy New Year. Leanne, Ben, crew, social media superstar, and all my crafty, chatty chums. G2 is all set up on its turntable on my desk. Terry Anderson is in saying good morning from Ohio. Hi. Emma Thrower says, I love the colours. I didn't realise there were going to be new ones. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. June says, my daughter and I had a potathon on the lead up to Christmas.
Oh, I like that.
Potathon.
My son usually does a potathon either on the lead up to or during Christmas. I don't know if he did this year, actually. I'll have to ask him. But it is a good one. And it's Twilight. I haven't watched them for years and years. And I just thought, oh, I fancy that. And then I watched one, and then I had to keep, you know, when you had to keep going to the end.
That's matey, isn't it? Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson and Kirsten Stewart.
Yes. I've never seen them.
Taylor Lautner, if you like the Wolves.
Ah?
Taylor Lautner, if you like the Wolves. Or like, would you be Team Vampire or Team Wolf?
Oh, is that what it is? The wolves versus the vampires?
Yes. Pick your side, Ben.
I think I've probably seen, as I'm a big fan of dogs, I'd probably be on Team Wolf.
My husband is. My husband's Team Wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm Team Vampire in the Twilight. Let us know today. We'd like to know, are you Team Wolf or Team Vampire?
This is brilliant. Team Wolf or you're Team Vampire, did you say?
I'm Team Vampire.
I'm Team Wolf.
Not Teen Wolf, Team Wolf.
Not Team Wolf. Melanie D's going to get these. Marsh is going to get them. During dinner, says Ruth, we've been watching the Rookie TV crime drama series.
Don't know that.
And Ruth says, I bet the glitter paste will be selling fast. I've never tried glitter paste, so maybe I might try to pick some up if I'm fast enough. Well, here's the thing. If you have never tried glitter paste, this is going to be a great day for you, because we're going to be focusing a lot on the previous collections. And then we're also, of course, later on going to be bringing to you that brand new collection as well. So feel free to fire in those questions, anything that you want to know. you can just ask us. We're live and interactive, so fire those questions in our way. I can already see lots of questions coming, but we're going to start off with the everyday glitter paste. So you're going to get in this set actually 7 fantastic colours, which I can show you here. And what I will say, and this goes for the glitters that I'm showing you now, and also those new glitter paste that you're going to see a little bit later on. If you think these are sparkly, if you think these are gorgeous, and you love the look and the sheen and the shine that you get through your TV screen, I can honestly say to you that this is nowhere near how good it is when you see them in person. When Leann was flicking through those swatches for you just a few moments ago, I was watching it on the screen, but then looking back to see it next to me, and it's 10 times what you're seeing on your screen right now. So if you're even looking at these and thinking, wow, that is just gorgeous, the colours there are amazing, the glitter is so sparkly, it's nothing like what you're going to see to when you get these home.
Backwards and forwards, like right forward. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You might see some of the colour change or left to right. That's why I brought my samples in for you, because it plays with the light a little bit more.
I think it's always difficult, like this side of the studio.
And if we just come, so that one on the, what does that say? Where is my? Oh no, they're just the regular glitter paste.
Yes.
Oh yes, no. Well then they won't change colour.
Oh, thank goodness for that. I didn't want to...
No, I did... sorry, Beth. I wasn't paying any attention, I'm sorry.
I didn't want to correct the oracle for a second there, but I was thinking, I'm sure these don't...
No,
I
they
have
don't,
wiggled.
Ben.
No, it's good.
No, they just intensely shine.
Yeah.
And you know, but you're quite right in what you say, the shine and the shimmer, the refraction of light of each one of those glitter particles in there, because they are suspended in that pure translucent medium, which sets like concrete, and you can put onto any surface you like. That allows maximum reflection. So whether you're using them on your white cardstocks or on your darker cardstocks here, you can ombre them, you can mix brand new colours. We've done that before. We've made them pastel and darker. We've made a purple out of a blue and a pink before. You can mix them. You can layer them through your stencils. You can use them with other mediums over the top of all of the inks that you've got, over the top of your scrapbook papers. You can put them on with a stencil, paint them on with a brush, apply them with your finger. There are so many different ways you can use these. They are, I think, one of, well, the most versatile mixed media product we have in our range, just for the pure range of materials that will go on. I mean, I don't think there's a material that you could send me in a question and say, will it work on, Leann, where I wouldn't say yes.
Oh, we'll fire it in, come on.
Try me.
Try, Leann.
Try me out, because like with other mediums, like, I don't know, like shimmer sprays, you could say, will they work on acetate? I'd have to say no, they won't. But these will. And with shimmer sprays, do they work on vellum? Not very well, but these do. And so there's so many different things you can do with them, Ben. I think that then makes the investment in these very worthwhile, because you're going to do so much with them, especially when you start to do little bits of home decor.
And also, if you can, and we'll obviously chat about this, if you've already bought the glitter paste and you've used them, tell everybody else in the comments why you love them so much. I think that was one of the big chats when we did launch these glitter pastes, is that a lot of people perhaps have bought glitter pastes elsewhere previously and been quite disappointed with them, disappointed with the lay down that they got from them, disappointed with the you know, the sheen and the shine that they got from them. And I think, do you know what, the amount of people who've said just how brilliant these glitter pastes are has been off the chart. So again, if you're someone who's already used these, get in touch on the comments, tell everybody else, because you know we're going to say how amazing these are because they're ours. If you've used them and you love them, tell everybody else. You can pick up the set of 7 that we've just shown you there. So those 7 colours for just £30.40 or $40 if you're a platinum. Also worth bearing in mind, on a new day, start of the new year, if you're brand new to us, like Amanda, who messaged a few moments ago, and you're liking the look of this price, if you're not yet within Club Inspire, it is a great day to join up. It's completely free to do. You'll find this little logo on the website just here. You click on that and you can sign up. It's free. We need your name, we need your email address, and you create a password, you're in. You'll get 20% off your first order. So you'll be receiving this price here. And then, of course, off the back of that, you're going to start earning points. For every £1 or $1 you spend, you will get a point. The more points you get, the higher up the rungs you go within the club. The higher up the rungs you go, the more that you save. It's all explained on the website for you. But what I'm basically saying is, if you're not yet within the club, if you're new to us today, sign up and get that price. Right, we're going to get over to the glitter paste. Few comments. Sandra says, I got hubby and me a beautiful wolf fleecy jacket and a glow in the glow-in-the-dark wolf t-shirt for him, so I guess I'm Team Wolf in our house. And Kirsty D says, vampires for me. Thanks a lot. I've got a dad joke a day calendar at home, so don't expect that to stop in 2024.
Wow, I'm excited about that.
Do you want to hear today's?
What is today's? Come on,
Today's
then.
is, my wife told me to put ketchup on the shopping list. Now I can't read it.
Wow.
No?
No, that's not for me, that one.
Okay, what about this one? One more,
Okay, one more, Ben, go on.
more. What do you call a factory that makes okay products?
Don't know.
A satisfactory.
I like that one. That one is good.
Yeah.
That one's good.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm excited. I expect them WhatsApp to me every day when I'm not on TV.
Well,
Just every morning, please.
Okay, you're gonna get it.
Thank you.
Okay. Right. I preferred the ketchup one. Are you team ketchup or are you team factory? Let us know. Right, let's get over to Leann. These glitter pastes, we're going to have a look at them. Let's pretend we've got people watching who've never seen these before. Why are these so awesome? And why are these perhaps different to glitter pastes that we've seen previously?
These are just so packed with glitter particle and a beautiful transparent medium, which makes them super shiny, which you can see there. The refraction of light is incredible on the particles. It's the way we cut and shape the particle as well for maximum refraction of light, and it is that very special medium, that binder that we've got in there, which will allow you to use it on many different materials, and I'm going to show you that during the course of the 2 hours we've got on Wake Up Call. Yeah. Now when you get these home, they will have a seal on the top. That's to stop the paste drying out. When this paste meets air, it sets like absolute concrete.
Yeah. Wow, wait.
I can't get it off. Okay, Ben. So what will happen is air makes it dry and set. So you don't want air getting into your pot. No. Which is why it's got this seal on there. So when you're using this at home, there's a couple of ways you can do this, and it depends on your preference, because of course you're going to need to take this off to use it. Hang on, I'm going to have to get my teeth on it, Ben. I can't.
Oh, need hand. Oh.
Done it. It's all right.
Careful.
Got it. So when you peel this off, you see, if it comes off in one piece, you can keep it, but if it doesn't, when you take it off, what I need you to do is have a little piece of, you know, like cling film. You call it cling film in the UK, you call it cling, I think, in the USA. And just put that over the top, and then fasten your lid over the top of the cling, which creates that seal back in place of that little piece of foil you've just removed, and will prevent your paste from drying out in the pot. Okay. That's very, very, very important, because we've seen how solidly it sets on my glass little jar. Can I ask
you a question, because I'm going to preempt this, because I know it will come.
Please do.
What happens if my paste does dry out? Is there a way to revive it or not?
No, you jig it. That's it, the end.
So do what you've just said.
Just do what I've said, because you don't want to be sad. There's no way to revive it at all. And that is the joy of this paste, because that means you can use it on wood, ceramic, glass, mirror, fabric, canvas, denim, suede, velvet, leather. You can go on and on and on and use it on all of those things, porcelain. There isn't a material where I would say, it won't work. Okay. So to get that, you need the good binder, and the good binder dries really well. Okay, so you can see once I've got the lid off how fabulous that glitter and shimmer is there. It's packed, Ben, absolutely packed. And it's a beautiful smooth layer down. Now, when you're using these, what you must have is what you can see here beside me. If I can just show everybody that, James, thank you. This is what I'm calling my stencil bath. Okay. Just get them on the cheap, get them in the cheap shops, £1, or an old baking tray. Just look at the state. It's got glitter stuck in there, and it is filthy, but that means it's been used a lot. Yeah. And that is set to the bottom there. It's not going to come off. So don't use a baking tray that you then go to do your Swiss roll in. No. That is, you definitely don't want to be ingesting any of the particles. No. So have a tray that is only for washing your glitter paste stencils. And this is a glass of very warm tap water with some dishwashing soap in. and that goes into the stencil bath.
Okay.
Now that's so you don't ruin your stencils as you're using them. So as I use a stencil, it'll go straight in my stencil bath. It'll sit there, I can wipe all of the excess glitter paste off and my stencil isn't ruined. Don't leave your stencil to one side for 10 or 15 minutes because as you've just seen, you ain't going to scrape it off there. You're going to have to buy a new stencil.
Yeah.
So these are all of the things that I just want you to be aware of so that you get maximum use out of it and that you don't end up frustrated when you're using them at home. Right, so to use the stencil first, we're going to use some of our repositionable adhesive.
Yep.
You can use some of our repositionable tape and just mask it down if you want to. I like to use this spray because I get a good even coverage all over the back of my stencil. You can just see that there. And once I've left that for 15 seconds to evaporate, now when I put this down over my card, my stencil is held very securely. And it's not the bigger area of stencil that I'm worried about, but it's all of these little bits here, which could get caught when you're putting your glitter paste on if you're not careful. So using a repositionable adhesive means that the stencil's held down nicely and you don't have to worry when you're applying your paste. So first things first with the paste, palette knives, essential.
Yeah, got those in the show.
We've got a set of 3 for you.
Yeah.
Your palette knives, this mixed media mat that I'm working on, this silicone mat, I would say is essential. And I would say your spatulas are essential.
Got those in a bundle today where you get the spatulas for free.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I like a bit of free.
Free.
That's good. That's a good bargain. And actually, those are the 3 essential tools I would
Yeah.
say you need for use of the pastes. Now, when you're taking the paste out, my favourite one is this one. That's a bit curved. You can see
Yeah.
that there. A bit like a plasterer's knife. And I take it out on the back, not the front. So don't scoop it out like a spoon. Take it out on the back of the knife,
Okay.
which will allow you to then spread the paste evenly over your stencil. Now, I'm going to be quiet here for a second, Ben, which is highly unusual, I know.
I know why you're being quiet, though. I'll be quiet too. You can't hear anything.
You can't hear any grating and grinding.
And normally you do.
You do.
Lots of grating and grinding.
Lots of grating and grinding. And that's because of the roughness
Yeah.
and unrefined nature of the particle in other pastes. So we have made sure that we have got the best size of particle for maximum refraction of light, which you can see when we do it, and then also you're not scraping it all away. You're not having that grind and crunch. Now, once you've got your glitter paste on there, what you can do is go and take with the back of your knife any little bits of excess, and you can reposition it in places so that there's not very much waste at all. So you can see all of that now is
the
going
look is
back into my pot.
Yeah.
So for all it looked like I scooped out quite a bit, it was actually a small amount that I've used for that. And then all you do is peel up. Now this has to be done in one confident movement. So when you're peeling, you're going to hold down your piece and then just peel away from yourself like this in one confident movement. Don't stop. And then what you've got is the most beautiful. Now this here is our repositionable adhesive. Don't worry, because when this top is dry, that rubs away.
Okay.
That doesn't spoil your card. I'm not going to try and rub it while this is wet.
No.
Because that wouldn't be very good. But when it's dry, this just rubs off. Leaves no residue whatsoever, so don't worry.
And June's just asked about this. She says, when I use a stick and spray on my stencil, it sometimes leaves the stencil sticky even and with residue, even though I've rinsed it. So after, any tips? So
Yes. So dishwashing soap.
Yeah.
You can do 2 things. You can get some stick away.
Yes.
Which is what I just get it there for you so you can see that. It was a June. I
Yes.
use stick away June, and that takes away all of the residue for you. If you don't want to do stick away, some good hand hot water with dishwashing soap and a sponge, and just gently agitate. You know the sponges that are yellow and green?
Like with a little scour on.
Like a little scour on.
Yeah.
Just gently agitate and it'll become lovely and clean. I have to say though, June, mine at home are pretty blooming gross because I don't ever bother.
You're not supposed to say that. Aren't you supposed
But it doesn't affect their use. And it might mean that I can stick it down 3 or 4 more times. As long as you've got the glitter paste off it, don't worry about that on the back so much. It isn't going to ruin them. You're still going to be able to use them. If you're a lazy crafter like me, don't bother. But if you want to get them nice and clean, some nice hot water, hand hot, with dishwashing soap or your stick away.
Excellent.
And there we go. So now you can see the beautiful detail we've got in there, how that beautiful light catches and shines, the lovely crisp detail you've got because of the size of those particles in there, Ben. And I'm sure you'll agree, lays down beautifully, doesn't it? Now that stencil, straight into my stencil bath.
Yep.
Like that. And then that stops the paste from drying. That can stay there for a good half an hour while I'm crafting. Doesn't matter, because it's submerged in the water with the dish soap, it doesn't get the chance to dry because it's not exposed to the air. So that means you can wipe it off later. So as long as your stencil is submerged in water, you don't have to clean it immediately. Come back to it when you finish crafting. Okay. So that was one. Do you want me to do another one, Ben? And shall we keep going?
I think we'll have a look at another one. By the way, if you like these stencils, these are available in a bundle for you as well. Perhaps we'll flash up the details on that in just a bit, but I'll show you all of the different stencils you can get within the collection that last one came from. But if you love the glitter paste, £30, $40 or $40 for these. We've also got the best thing to do is shop the day, shop the show. We've got a selection of our Christmas glitter paste there as well. And don't forget, later on, 3 o'clock this afternoon, 10 o'clock Eastern, we're going to be officially launching this brand new mesmerising glitter paste. The stencils of which, those brand new stencils, are available now on the web. However, you will want to wait, I think, because you want to get them all at the best possible price. And there is a showstopper deal which is going to be going up ready in time for that show. A few quick comments coming through. Lots of love, as I knew there would be, for the glitter paste. Marsha just saying, I've made several bags with the glitter paste as Christmas gifts. It's very easy to work with and I really love it. Melanie D, I've got the glitter paste and they are wonderful. Thank you everybody for the comments about my jokes. Some good, some not so good. And there's a few comments as well here, and hopefully the intimidation wanes as we go through the show, because we've got the likes of the lovely Betty and also Angela, who've got these glitter pastes already, Leanne. And the word which I've seen pop up a couple of times is not use them because they feel intimidated. Is there anything that you can offer for Betty and Angela?
Oh, don't be. Get them out. Whack them on stuff. It's going to look absolutely great. Honestly, please don't be scared. The tips I'm giving you are just to make sure that you don't open your beautiful glitter paste and then go back in 2 weeks and you can't use it because it's dry. So the tips I'm giving you are simply about keeping it refreshed. The application, as you've just seen, could not be easier. It's just put it on the spatula, spread it onto the stencil, you're good. And if you don't want to do that, pick it up with a paintbrush and paint it on. If you don't want to do that, you want to cover something entirely, just put it on with a spatula or with a damp cloth or something like that. You can really, there is no limit to what you can do with these. Please don't be scared, because it's as simple, you're applying a layer of glitter that already has the glue. So instead of doing glue then glitter, it's glitter in glue, but the glue is super brilliant and hardens on all of those different materials. So I would say just give them a try, because when you've done it once, you'll be like, oh, I'm so annoyed with myself that I haven't done that sooner, because that's so easy. And I was putting it off, and then you'll want to glitter everything in the home. That's what I did. I was looking for mirrors, vases, tea light holders. My sister's jacket, I've got a stencil cut on Etsy.
Did she want her jacket
But she got it done. A stencil cut on Etsy with the word Queen, and then on the back of our denim jacket.
I just love that. The dog, the cat, the husband got done.
Hey, no, the dog collar. Yes, the Minnie's pink dog collar, glittered. But everything, Ben.
Could you literally, then, if you wanted, take one of the stencils and put it on? Because I always think when I was watching you there, like
the wall.
Well, yeah, for decorating like the kids' bedrooms and stuff.
Yes, but it'll not come off easy because it's just like concrete.
Okay.
So you might want to do that on a canvas and then put it on the wall. I mean, unless you wanted on glitter paste on your wall forever and ever, amen. But then getting it off, you'd have to get like an industrial sander.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to set, Ben.
An industrial.
Yeah, because even if you just tried to paint over it, you'd see the glitter shape underneath.
Yeah.
Because it's dimensional.
Wow.
So unless you want it to be permanent forever, put it onto something else. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah. All the tips. And listen, let's see some more demos with Leann. And if you are that person and you're a little bit worried, hopefully the more you see how Leann does it, the more you'll go, all right, I'm going to give this a go. So we're spraying up our stencil again, same as before, Yep,
spraying up the stencil. I've just sprayed that with the stick and spray, exactly as I did before. I've got a larger piece of card this time. And I've got my black card, and then I'm putting my larger background stencil on this time. So I want to show you how you can ombre more than one colour together. So how you can use more than one colour, Ben. So I've got that down there. Now I just want to point out as well, these stencils, when we designed them for the glitter paste, can you see how you've got this larger margin all the way around the outside? You've got this inch. We did that on purpose so that when you're applying your glitter paste and you come off, you can stop on the stencil and it doesn't come all over your mat or your card, your project underneath. So it's like a little
buffer zone.
A little buffer zone, a little no man's land of glitter paste for you, just to protect whatever you're working on. So I'm going to be using this beautiful blue colour, which is our Starlight Blue. See how this one came off in one piece and I'm able to keep it and put it back down and fasten my lid on it.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to show you this, right, because they've been laughing at me, I've been trying. I'd like us to go back through our archives, please, and find out which craft guest used this one last.
Uh-oh.
Because whoever it is,
uh-oh,
I knew you were trouble when you walked in, just like Taylor Swift, because they haven't applied their seal. They've left some glitter paste on the screw, and I cannot get this off. And there's a load of lovely glitter paste in there, and I can't get the lid off. I'm going to give it to you. See if you've got more muscles than me. I can't get it off. And this is the. I want to show you it because it's the whole point of the matter is. Oh, you've done it. Look at you.
Oh, sorry.
That is marvellous, thank you. But look, if you struggle with dexterity, like I do a little bit...
You need a Ben.
You need a Ben.
Sorry.
You need a Ben in your life. But, you know, if you do, you don't want that to happen, do you?
No.
And you can see here, look, the glitter paste is all over the where it fastens, all over here.
Okay.
And look inside the lid. Can you see? And then it's dry and it's like, can't get it off. So it's really important that you keep that little bit clean, as I'm advocating to.
Yes.
Just wipe it with a baby wipe. Make sure that there's none in there. So that's screwing off, no problem at all. And the seal or the cling film keeps that protected for you. Just so that you don't get frustrated when you get it home. I like to share the potential pitfalls and then you can make sure you have all of the joy when you're crafting. Right, so I've got two colours here and we're going to Ombre.
Okay.
Between the two, and it's technical, Ben.
Is it?
Yeah. Are you ready for this?
Explain slowly then.
Okay, Ben, I will.
Yeah.
You start with your first colour.
Yeah.
We'll go with blue.
Okay.
And I'm getting it on the back of my palette knife exactly as I did before.
Yeah.
Look at the sparkle in there.
I know.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It is
right?
gorgeous.
And you put it on.
Okay.
So
and the action is, again, for people thinking, oh, it is just like, I've heard people describe it like you just like your butter in your toast,
well,
right?
I was going to say, can you butter your toast?
Yes.
Can you apply jam to your toast?
Yes.
Can you make a peanut butter jelly sandwich?
A what?
A peanut butter jelly sandwich. Can you make one?
Yes.
If you can do this.
Okay.
Because it's just gliding the paste over the stencil.
Yes.
Now, I've got full coverage with that blue there. And then what I've got here at the bottom, you can see I've got a little bit less of the blue and I'm spreading that out a little bit further. I'm going to come down to the bottom with that bit there. Okay, so this is the blue. This could not be easier. And look, I've covered a big amount of space really quickly, haven't I? Okay, now I'm going to change to green.
Okay.
So I'm going to, before I dip in here, clean my stencil, clean my palette knife.
Okay.
Do that with just a dry cloth or a baby wipe. So I've got no blue left on there. Then I'm going to dip into my green and then put that over the top. That's it.
Same motion.
Same motion.
Yep.
And you just let it overlap a little bit in the middle for the join. That'll do the ombre for you. You see, I'm going over the blue in places and that'll move the blue paste in with the green. Then I clean that again in case I've picked any blue up.
Yep.
Just to make sure I'm not contaminating my green pot when I go back in. Pick up some more green and continue. That's it. Could not be easier.
We have got loads of questions coming in whilst we watch it. I don't know if you want to... Should we do this after we've seen this, maybe?
Could do whatever you like, Ben.
Okay, well let's go along. Kim just says, what else besides stencils can we use the glitter paste with?
Oh, okay, that's a great question.
That's a good question,
Your
Kim.
imagination. So you can freestyle this, you can cut your own stencils. If you've got your Gemini machine and some die cuts and you want to die cut some shapes and then glitter paste them, so you've got glitter frames for your cards. If you want to use them on wooden cutouts, you know, like the wooden laser cut embellishments we get, you can use them on that. I've got that for you. Use them on shoes, on draw. If you've got our art liners and you want to draw little daisies on shoes and then fill in the colour just with a dropper or a paintbrush, you can do that. The possibilities are absolutely endless, really. And if you don't want to stencil, you just want to apply solid colour, just with your palette knives, apply the solid colour onto whatever it is that you want to colour up. I've got a MDF shape under my counter, that's the counter, and I'll get that out for you and show you how to do that. Also on candles.
Oh, yes,
and
please.
It's safe to burn once it's dry.
So directly onto the candle?
Onto the candle, safe to burn once it's dry.
We need to see.
I tried it out myself on 3 big candles, so I could tell you that safely.
Yes.
Yes, I know. Right, so I've got all of that on there. Now, when I take this off, I would have a spare little pot to keep this custom colour in that I've mixed, because now I've got a mix of blue and green. And so I would be putting that into a receptacle. Here's a receptacle here.
Okay.
So I would have a little pot that's got a top, or might have like a little bit of cling film on, and then this new colour of blue and green that I've mixed together comes off into that little pot so that it can be used again. So I don't want to waste anything.
Yeah, exactly right.
But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that in a second, because we don't like waste. Okay, so I'm coming back to that in a moment. Right, so immediately I've done those, the lids go back on. I'm very particular about that. It means I don't get glitter paste in my what are they called? Threads. Threads. I don't get glitter paste in my threads, and they're not at risk of drying out. Then again for the reveal, even on a big background piece like this, you're doing it in a confident movement. So you're not peeking and putting back, peeking and putting back, peeking and putting back, because you'll smudge it.
You're coming up with all the tongue twisters today.
I know. Peeking and putting back.
Yes.
You're not going to do that because you're going to smudge it. So what you're going to do is, if you start, finish.
Yeah.
So we start, we hold it down and we go off in one movement like that.
Look at this
and then
already.
your stencil goes into your stencil bath.
Yeah.
In there, and that can sit there till I'm ready to clean them. And then this is your colour ombre between the green and the blue. How incredibly spectacular,
darling,
is that? It really is, isn't it? It's glorious, honestly. I love it so much. Right, so we've got that ready to dry. And then I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do with my little waste piece.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've got the other stencil here. I've got the border, by the way. I love that border with those peacock feathers. So that's just glorious. I'm going to show you that in a second. And then we've got the big feather for the centre. I had a little square. Here it is. Lovely. Let's do this big feather. So I've got another one for a focal point here, and you could do it on white card or black card. It's entirely up to you. Quick spray. But this is what I wanted to show you about the little bit of waste that I've just took off, Ben. So remember I said to you, oh, look, I've got that little bit. And I've take that out. And even if you're not going to use it on the current project, make yourself a topper. Don't waste it.
Oh, okay.
And look, all of that I took off, that background, has now made me an additional topper for another project going forward.
Perfect.
Right, so truly zero waste. So look, out of the amount that I took out of the pot to do a full 7x7 background and a topper was less than an inch of paste each. When
Minimal,
you see how much you've got in, it's a small amount that you need, and that's done with the waste. So now this is like an interference green and blue that we've got together there. It's almost like a turquoise, actually, a new turquoise colour, because I've mixed those two together. And again, hold down the base piece.
Confident pull.
And a confident pull.
Ah, yes.
And what that does is make sure that you don't do any smudging, and you've just got your beautiful, look at the fine detail there,
It's going to be a day of sound effects.
I never get sad of looking at that. I never tire of doing this technique, I really don't. Betty and the other lady whose name I've forgotten. Angela, Betty and Angela, get your paste out this afternoon, pet. You're going to have a lovely time. Now look, this is on acetate.
Oh, Laura says, am I right in assuming it dries on acetate?
Yes, it dries on anything, Laura. I mean, even the kitchen table if you don't get it cleaned off quick enough, so be careful.
How long does it take to dry, ask Betty?
So it'll be touch dry in half an hour, but in terms of fully dry, I'd like you to leave it overnight.
Okay.
Just to be on the safe side, but it'll be touch dry in about half an hour to 40 minutes. And then for like pieces of home decor or bags or jackets or shoes or whatever you're doing like that, a good 24 hours drying and you'll be good.
Yeah.
Depending on the thickness of how much you put on, of course.
And just whilst we're on that, because it ties in, Sean was just asking, so you talk about you can put it on jars that you've got there, glasses, mugs, jackets. With the glasses and mugs, can they then go in the dishwasher? And with the jacket, can that then go in the washing machine?
So the jacket can go in the washing machine at 30 degrees with a non-biological powder. The vases, glasses, mugs, cups, not dishwashable.
Right.
Because a dishwasher is very abrasive. And you know if you put your glasses in when you get them, eventually they look all white, don't they, and frosted because of the salts in a dishwasher. So not dishwashable, but hand washable with dishwash soap.
Great. These are all brilliant questions, everybody, and this is what we said. You ask the questions, we will answer them. Thank you to Anne as well, who's been in touch, and June, who says those little mini jam jars would be great for those mixed glitters too.
Yes.
Yes, sorry, we're going back to you, aren't we?
No, I don't know, are we? Yes, I'll show you this. I'll show you this, and then I want to show you, yes, and then we'll go back to you.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and then, look, this is the board that comes in that peacock set. I'm just getting a piece of white card on acetate. Look how beautiful that is.
Yeah.
It's glorious. This is my background cut down into a background piece, ombre. Look at that. You've just seen me make that topper. You could do it on white if you wanted to. And then look, when you make one of these dome front cards, where you've got all of that beautiful glitter paste, you've got your topper, you've got your border in the centre, you've got that beautiful background in there, you've got your two little panels that have been cut down from the waist, with that beautiful ombre between the blue and the green. You've seen how simple it was to do that, and of course how to mix that brand new turquoise colour by having the blue and green mixed together. It really, Ben, is fabulous and so easy to use. It's one of those things of maximum impact, minimum effort, and you're just going to be wanting to apply it everywhere at home.
Absolutely you are. Thank you for all the questions. Couple quick more questions. Sonal, who says stick and spray, not available in the US. What's the alternative to use instead of that? If you can do anything off the top of your head.
Stick and spray. Oh yes, you've got stick and spray. Yes, you've got spray mount.
Spray mount.
And I think it's a 3M spray mount. And if you haven't got that, you can use your, I think it's 505 basting spray for quilting.
Okay. And just a question from Lorraine, another great question. Keep them coming, guys. Honestly, this is what it's all about. New year, new craft. If you're new, ask the questions. Lorraine says, I have tried stencils on Nina card, and when I took the stencil away, it ripped the card. Is there something I'm doing wrong, or do you need to use it on a particular type of card, says Lorraine?
Just too much spray adhesive, Lorraine. So a very small amount. I think you've just gone belt and braces. I'm going to put a bit extra on just to keep the stencil still. So you need a very light, we're going to call it a perfume waft.
Right.
You know when you go to a department store and you walk, and it's like what you call, it's like Raiders of the Lost Ark in a department store where you have to dodge and roll all the people with different perfumes because they're going to get you in the eye as you go past because they want you to smell like them and you smell like nothing when you get through. It's like that mist that you need rather than a good like cement full.
Just a little.
Yes, you don't need. You just need a. I mean, it demonstrates though, doesn't it? Like if you go, it's too much. If you've got a, it's enough. And if you want to say at the same time, you can.
So don't go, go.
No.
Kerry says, I'm loving today already. Kerry says, after it dries, what is the best glue to use on it to add an attachment?
All-purpose. Not all-purpose? 3D.
Yeah.
3D glue gel.
I think we're all good, actually. There's so many questions coming in. We're so busy. Becky says, thank you, Ben and Leann, for the encouragement. Have a go, Betty. Have a go. You've seen how easy it is. Leann's described it brilliantly, shown you brilliantly. Have a play. It seems so silly, doesn't it? If you've got all these amazing crafty goodies to be working with and you sort of sat looking at them going, shall I, shan't I? Do it. New Year's resolution. Get your crafty stuff out that you bought and get using it. That's what I say. Have a go. Oh, by the way, do let us know if you have made any New Year's resolutions, be they crafty or not. Thank you, Shadar, for your comment. Just on the subject of who was it who left that glitter paste pot in such a in such a bad way. Shadar says, spank them, Leann. Find the culprit and spank them. You have my permission.
And anybody who knows me will know that I'm able for that.
Whoa! Did you see the look there? They'll be across her lap when she finds out who it is. I tell you what. Oh my goodness!
They'll feel the back of my hand. That's what me.
Yes.
My dad used to say years ago. You'll feel the back of my hand.
Oh dear.
No, I'm not advocating violence.
No.
No.
No, we're not advocating that. No spanking
But
here.
it's what my dad used to say.
I'm sure my mum used to say that. You feel the back of my hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
she used to say, that smile will be on the other side of your face in a minute.
Yes.
Linda.
What was the other one? Do that again and I'll knock you into next week.
Yes.
That was the other one.
Yeah, she was always going to knock me brothers into next week.
I was going to get
funny,
knocked into next week.
And I have to say, she was an absolute legend. Like, there should be an Olympic sport for being able to run along your living room, chase your teenage sons up the stairs, take off your slipper, your skull, your hard black, you know, the flip-flops, the hard black, take off your slipper and throw it in one smooth movement and hit them right where it's going to hurt, because Linda would have won. It was back in the 70s when it was acceptable. It's not acceptable anymore.
It was
yes,
actually an Olympic sport back in the 70s as well.
She was amazing at it, I have to say.
This reminds me of that scene from Crocodile Dundee where that lady gets her bag stolen and he picks up the can.
Yes.
Loves it.
Oh, Mrs. Doubtfire with the fly-by fruiting.
Yes. Yes. That was on the other day.
I love Mrs. Doubtfire.
So
Fly-by. It was a fly-by fruiting, dear.
One more question for now, and then we'll move. Rose says, how flexible are the stencils to bend round a jar, for example?
Yes, very flexible.
Yeah.
Let me show you. I'm going to get one. And then...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Just to say as well, Sandra says that, Leann, was a perfect explanation of how much spray to use. Don't listen to Ben, he's just jealous. No, I was going along with that. I was loving the explanation. That was genuine love of the explanation.
It was.
I'm not jealous, I'm just, yes. Don't go, you go, oh. Yeah. That sticks in my mind more than, you know, if you were to explain it in scientific terms.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, Ben.
I'm all over that, Sandra. Just to say, the stencils that you saw Leann using there, because there's a few people asking, so those, we've got those in a bundle for you, which maybe I'll show you when we come back off the break. And also just to say, a few people asking about the everyday glitter paste. There were originally 9, we have 7. The 2 that you don't get in the set are the Silver Moon and the Moonlight Frost. It's all there on the website for you, but there's 2 that you don't get from the original collection. And also just to say, because I've been having a little bit of a sneaky peek, the new launch that we've got, the mesmerising glitter paste which are coming, and the new stencils, they are there on the website. They're showing us sold out. They're not. It's just we're waiting for the stock to be actually put on the website. So don't look at them and go, oh, missed out. You haven't. We are looking to launch those officially at 3 o'clock this afternoon here in the UK. So 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. Do you know what? It might be worth checking back in between shows. Just keep checking the website in case they go live early. But that's the plan, to launch those at 3. So that's when we will be bringing those to you. Keep the comments coming through. I feel like we're doing brilliantly, everybody, today. Some great demonstrations, loads of fun. You guys are firing in the questions. Let's have more of it, please, in the second half of the show. I can't believe we're almost an hour in. Anything else you want to ask? Anything else you want to see? You know us. Fire those comments and questions our way. And we'll be back in around about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking dough might not work as well because I've put too much. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place.
Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Moseby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
Went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami.
I've got some.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. Shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What did she do?
Exactly
what
how
did she do?
he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Welcome back, everybody. I love looking through all like the comments and questions that we've done in the first hour, and just, you know, the next person to read them will just be wondering, what on earth were they doing in that show? What on earth, from jokes to vampires and wolves, to the comments. Thank you, Rachel, just talking about what our parents used to say. I'll smack your backside so hard you won't be able to sit down for a week. I heard this frequently, says Rachel. And thank you also to Lynn. New Year's resolution. She says, my New Year's resolution is to get my G2 out of the box and make a card. I promise. That's another thing, isn't it? It's like we hear that a lot about the foil press. If you've bought one of these machines, for goodness sake, yes, get it out, have a play. There's plenty on our YouTube page, on Facebook, over on the website. You know, loads of inspiration, loads of shows where we've used all of those machines. So Lynn, absolutely do it, but keep those New Year's resolutions coming in. Just to quickly show you too, because I think a few people were asking about the stencils that Leann was using. They are all in this bundle here. So this is the 6-piece glitter paste stencils collection. It's actually 18 in total that you're going to be getting for a great price. If you're platinum, £18.40 or $23.20. And with each one, as we were describing, you get your sort of main stencil, which is that's 8.5 by 8.5, isn't it, size-wise?
It is, but the design inside, I think it's 8 by 8 because you've got that extra round the outside. Yes, your buffer zone.
Buffer zone. But you also get your border, and then you've got your sort of main focal point with each and every one of these as well. So you've got the beautiful butterflies in here. That was the icon that you used, wasn't it, originally? Which comes in the Art Deco. Love the fans that you get. Really big fan.
One of my faves, along with a peacock feather.
Is it? It's such a timeless look, I think, isn't it? That Art Deco sort of look. There, there's your second fave. I mean, the peacock feather, incredible. Again, so you've got your main background stencil, your focal point and your border, but then also in here we've got this, which is that beautiful swirls and flourishes, got quite a regal sort of effect to it. This one is your spots and your dots. And then you're also going to get in there the love hearts as well. That will come in handy for something which is coming very soon, before you know it. £47 worth or $60 for just £18.40 or $23.20. Absolutely worth popping into your basket. Don't forget, we've got those new stencils coming for you later on as well as part of the new launch with those mesmerising glitter paste. Something also which you might want to pop into your basket is this bundle here, which is your mixed media essential tools. And we'll quickly chat about these with Leann in just a second. But in essence, this breaks down that you get your mixed media mat, you've got your 3 palette knives, and then your spatulas. Within this deal today, it works out that you're getting your spatulas for free. So you should be paying nearly £32, nearly $39. It's £19.98 today or $23.95. Just show you the different knives that you're going to get in here. And I know, like Leann, you touched on this and said, so it's this one here that you tend to use the most.
Yes, it is.
Do you tend to use the others, or do they have like a specific purpose, or is it just kind of whatever suits you?
It's just your preference and the angle of your hand, I suppose, and your dexterity and how it feels comfortable. The two that have like the kind of duck bill, they're my 2 favourites. Okay. They're the 2 I use the most for glitter pastes, I have to say. Yeah. But actually, the other flat one, I use that for lifting up stencils or for lifting up die cuts as well. Like for doing weeding, if you've got things that are quite flat and you want to lift them up off the page and you can't pick them up with your fingers. So yes, I use that as more of an aid, the flat one, and the other 2 I use them for applying pastes.
Okay. Mixed media mat. Let's chat about this one as well. So this is your silicone mixed media mat. I've seen you obviously using this today as well. Folds up, or rolls up actually, so it's nice and portable. You've got little what do you call them, like wells and recesses for all sorts in there as well, haven't you?
So they're great for your shimmer sprays, for mixing a new glitter paste colour in there as well. For popping in if you're using your aqua markers, for scribbling your aqua marker in and stopping the colour from getting contaminated because it's contained. That oblong area at the end, that's to keep your brushes, to stop them rolling around. So they're all just little areas for you to be able to store, use, mix and mint. Create your own paint palette with whichever media you're using. And then, of course, that space inside is where you do all of the messy stuff. This is food grade, it's heat resistant and non-stick.
Yes. So that one's included. And then also, on top of that, which is your freebie today, you were going to get your...
Sorry, I've just kicked the bucket.
Yes, Leann! I mean, not yes, you kicked the bucket.
No,
it was an
actual bucket. I kicked the bucket.
Yes, it was a funny joke, that, because she did.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah. Then you're going to get your set of spatulas. Now, you're going to get these for free within the bundle, actually. And quite nice for the fact that you've got your dual-ended spatulas. So you've got a spoon tip and you've got a spatula one end. What was the thought behind having the 2 different ends here?
My word, you need these in your life for so many things.
Yeah.
So the thought was, you want to get every last bit of glitter paste out of your pot. First thought. That's that little spatula end there.
Yeah.
The spoon end, great for your glitters or for your powders, your embossing powders, anything where you want to get a small amount and decant or mix, and you don't want to have to get a load. You don't want to risk tipping the pot and just it all falling out. Now, these are also great. I have several sets of these in my home.
Yeah.
I've got 2 sets in the kitchen. Tall sauce jars. You were talking about ketchup earlier. Getting the last out of your sauce jars.
And your mayo out.
Your mayo out, absolutely brilliant. My husband uses his for the bike lubricant, for his chain oil. Don't quite understand that, but he uses it for that. That's what he does. I also have these in the bathroom. expensive moisturisers or inexpensive moisturisers, just getting the last out of your pots,
Yes.
out of your face creams, out of your sun creams, out of your foundation bottles, out of tubes. If you top the tube off, getting it right in the tube and getting it all out so you don't waste it. You've paid for it. Why would you leave half of it around the plastic inside of the tube? So they are brilliant for just maximising whatever it is that you're getting the stuff out of, be it makeup, cream, sauce, food, glitter pastes, whatever it is you're using it with, they're brilliant for that. And then the little spoons are great for just decanting small amounts.
Absolutely. If you've got one of those bigger spatulas that you use for cooking, you know how handy they are for, you know, if you've like made a cake or whatever and you can never get all of the cake mixture out of the bowl, rather than sort of sticking it on your head and you get the... It's exactly the same. My kids are ever so disappointed when I do that because they obviously want to just come up and lick the bowl, don't they? But I just get the spatula out. I am ruining the fun there a little bit. It's a bit of a
The
fun...
thing is, though, you can get a tummy ache from licking that bowl. There's a lot of stuff in there.
Yes, you
That's
can.
responsible parenting, Dad.
Thank you, Leann.
However, what I do is I do that and then I just kind of a little bit in and go, oh, look, you can lick the bowl.
I see. So you take out the majority
like a
of it.
non-tummy offensive amount.
Yes.
Yeah.
See?
So then everybody's a winner.
It's called responsible parenting, everybody.
Yes, that's what it is.
Great tip for using on non-craft items, says Caroline Hanley. And Emma says, I have this in my basket, just waiting for the showstopper to go live. Then I'll order that as well. Who's going to order the showstopper? Give us a little digital woohoo and let us know. Just so that we know.
I love that.
Yeah, little woohoo.
That's like my woo.
I'm always going to remember that now. If anyone ever asks that question again, I'm like, look, don't be like, be, oh. Oh dear. Oh, by the way, sorry, this is completely off. But was it you I was chatting about? The new Poirot movie? Did I?
No.
Oh,
is there a one?
Haunting in Venice with Kenneth Branagh.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Very good.
At the cinema?
No, it's on the
flicks.
On the flicks now, because you know he does Poirot now.
No, I didn't know that. Kenneth Branagh does Poirot.
Yeah, he's on his third movie now.
Oh, I bet he's good. I tell you what, I'm going to see at the weekend.
Yeah.
The new Wonka.
Oh, I've heard great things.
I've heard great things. So I'm dragging Mr. C along to see the Wonka because I've heard Hugh Grant is legendary.
Oh, he's a Oompa Loompa.
He's an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah.
And apparently he's immense at it. So I just need to go and see Hugh Grant do that. So we're going at the weekend. That's one of the birthday celebrations of the month.
Oh yes, because Leann's birthday, but I don't know if you knew this, that she has three birthday celebrations. Why is that again?
Well, because nobody can be bothered in January then. We've just had Christmas and New Year. We're either dry January, we've eaten too much and we're taking care of ourselves. We've spent up, we've got no money, we haven't been paid yet. All of those things culminate to bah humbugness in the month of January.
Yeah.
And so to combat that, instead of one birthday, I have three.
Fair enough.
And so we just spread the joy.
Yeah. You know, fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have as many birthdays as you want. Can I just say, also on films, the one I want to watch, which is now on the Sky Store, is Michael Caine's last movie, The Great Escaper. Have you seen that?
No.
It looks brilliant. It's the true story of this World War II veteran who escaped from his nursing home to go to France for like the D-Day celebrations.
Really? Oh, we'll have to watch that. My husband and son will enjoy that. That sounds like something we would enjoy watching.
Yeah. Anyway, let us know your film recommendations for the new year. Some great topics today. June says, Oompa Loompa diddle-dee-doo, I so need a showstopper too.
Oh, very good.
I like that.
Well done.
Thank you. And Sandy also waiting for the showstopper. Keep those coming in. Should we go back and have another look at some more fun with the glitter paste?
Some more.
What can we have a look at?
I've got a few little samples of things I've done glitter pasting on here because I thought you might like to see them. So this is that beautiful fan background in rose gold on acetate.
Oh, yes.
Look at that now. It looks amazing like that, but look, that's the pasted side. When I flip that, on the other side of the acetate.
Right,
look
Tigger.
how, you wouldn't think of doing that. You would put it on, you'd go, that's lovely.
Yeah.
But when it's dry, do
Yes.
that. Isn't that fancy? It's lovely. And this can now be die cut in your Gemini machine. So if you've got frames or shapes and you want to die cut it, it's going to look absolutely incredible. Here we've got a little MDF plaque, and we've done some inking and then just done some glitter paste butterflies over the top, so little pieces of home decor. Here, a piece of velvet, glitter pasted.
I mean,
with the border.
incredible.
Now, obviously, it hasn't been cut very neatly.
No.
But imagine this is your base piece, and you're going to make a lovely little makeup bag with that, and have that, and then maybe you've got some stencils with some alphabets, and you've just monogrammed on it. It's going to look absolutely gorgeous. Candle.
Oh, this is incredible.
It's gorgeous, isn't it, around a candle?
So is that just the stencil just wrapped around it?
Yes, I can do it on the other side and show you if you'd like.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah,
Yeah,
why
I'll
not?
do that. Okay, we'll leave that out and I can show you on the other side, no problem at all. Tote bags. So this is what you're going to be doing if you've got like t-shirts or denim jackets, or on your sneakers, on trainers, on little canvas shoes, whatever it is you want, on an apron. Choice is yours entirely. So tote bags, it looks absolutely incredible. This is on 4 suede.
Oh, wow.
How lovely that is. So that's going to be gorgeous to do that. Here's just some more of the acetate.
And I can't see yet, and I'm not going to see it, I can't see yet any material that you've popped it on where I go, oh, the glitter's not really working.
Oh, no, it works.
Across everything.
It's the medium. It's the amount of glitter particles you've got in there and the medium. That makes it so easy. And then this is just a little glass sweetie jar with the butterflies.
That's very cool.
All around. It looks lovely, doesn't it? And
does.
so easy to do. Again, stencil on, glitter paste through, sets like a rock. Hand wash, don't dishwash.
Yes.
So it'll go on anything. Now, I thought, I've got my Sarah tote bag here.
Oh, yes.
And I thought, you know, Sarah likes a bit of glitter in her life.
Yeah.
I thought we might glitter her top.
Why not?
Because it can be spot glittering as well. It
Yes.
doesn't have to be the full-on... it doesn't have to be the full-on stenciling. It can be just little bits of accents if that's what you want to do. So I've got a paintbrush here, and I'm just going to moisten the paintbrush in my stencil bath.
Is that the silver bells you're using there?
Silver bells, yes.
Okay.
Silver bells.
Silver bells.
Silver bells.
Silver bells.
I love
It's
that.
Christmas time in the city.
Yeah, I loved that song. And that movie is one of those movies. There's a movie called Silver Bells, and it's usually on the Christmas channel.
Yeah.
And it is cheese on cheese on cheese.
Love a bit of cheese.
But I love a bit of cheese at Christmas time.
By the way, it's still okay to sing Christmas songs because it is still officially Christmas.
Till the 5th of January.
5th of January?
Yes, till the 5th of January.
So we're
My
good.
tree's down at home.
Oh.
Mr. C always. New Year's Day, down.
New Year's Day?
New Year's Day. Because he's very much... He would do it on New Year's Eve if he had half a chance. But he's very much New Year, new start, old year's gone, Leann. First thing he does on New Year's Eve morning, regardless of how good on New Year's Day morning, regardless of how good his New Year's Eve was, is take the tree down.
I think it's nice to have a bit of sparkle and Christmas cheer
I've
for the
left
first
the fairy
few
lights
days.
in the conservatory up.
Right.
So I've still got a bit of a twinkle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's all gone down. It's back in the loft now for another year.
Who's got their tree up still? Who's taking the tree down? There you go. Let us
Yes,
know.
I'm interested. Right, so I've got silver bells, and I'm just picking up a little bit with my paintbrush. You can see there, and I've moistened that paintbrush in my stencil bath. And then I've got the flat-ended paintbrush here because I can push that glitter paste up to the edge of the top.
Okay.
So you see, actually, I am just painting this on.
Sorry, I wasn't watching then because I was too busy thinking about Christmas trees. You've just gone brush straight into the pot, have you? Not
Brush straight into the pot.
Okay.
Picking it out. I have moistened it first
Moistened it, I
because
see.
it just means when you come to clean it, it will come off. So you see, using this flat paintbrush, it allows me to go to the edges of the top.
Yeah.
And I'm just picking up a little bit of the paste and I'm building it. So the best way to do this is to build the layers, not to like pick up a big splodge and try to splodge it all on, but just take little bits and do build it up. So you see, I'm just spreading it out, and could not be easier. So this is, I wanted to show this for Betty and Angela as well.
Yeah.
And the other lady who asked, how else if you're not using stencils?
Oh, yeah,
well,
that was
look,
Kim.
Could this be any easier?
Yeah.
Honestly. And it's going to dry solid. It will dry as if it had been manufactured in this way.
Yeah.
And will not just rub off. There'll be no glitter shedding once this is dry.
I think everyone's going to be doing this now.
And not rubbing it off. Just absolutely brilliant. So, you know, if you've got your Sarah, your Sheena, your Leann and Ben bags and you want to give them a little bit of extra je ne sais quoi,
Oui, oui.
you can get out your glitter paste.
You can. You could, as Nicola just suggested, give me a little glittery beard if you wanted and turn it... Well, you could turn it into Craig then, couldn't you? Give Craig a glittery beard.
Yeah, absolutely could. There we go. So that's that. And then what I would do now is take my brush into my stencil bath. I give it a good squidge around. You can see I'm rubbing it on the bottom. Get all of that paste off there. Do make sure you've got your dishwashing soap in there. And then give your brush a dry and your brush isn't ruined. It's good to use again. But make sure you moisten it first.
Yeah.
Okay, now if I wiggle this at you.
Oh, yes.
Look how fabulous that is. Isn't that gorgeous? It really is. It just adds a little bit of something else, doesn't it? So
you didn't think that bag could look better, but it does now.
It does now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And now if you want to make it really party, you could put a few little glitter pieces through her hair if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Change the colour. I didn't have to do it in that silver bells. I could have done it green or red or purple. Could have made it purple for Crafter's Companion. It's entirely up to you. But look, you just paint it on if you don't want to be doing it with a stencil. And look how completely fabulous that looks. Can I just tell you as well, I have got a piece of card inside the bag like that. So if any of the glue moisture soaks through the canvas, what it isn't going to do is stick my bag together and then I can take the card out later. So it just protects it. All right, so that's how to paint it on like that. We can also paint it on...
Candle. Oh, no.
Sorry?
Candle.
Candle. Oh, yes, the candle. Sorry, yes, I'll do the candle now.
Ah, yes.
I forgot about that. Sorry, Ben.
And you did say this will be burnable, so you wouldn't just do this for decorative purposes?
Yeah, burn them. I wanted to be, when we first launched them, I was like, oh, I want to do candles because it's going to look great. And then I thought, I can't tell everybody to do that because it's a glue.
Yeah.
What? We don't want to be burning everyone's house down.
Nah.
So I thought, right, I'm just going to make some candles and burn them at home, but watch them.
Right.
And have a extinguisher on hand. I've got the caravan. So we've got a caravan. I had the extinguisher ready.
Yeah.
Just in case I had to,
I'm just picturing you dressed
Die
as
Hard in the living room.
Picturing you just as a firewoman now.
Can you imagine? Yeah, in case there was a fight. But anyway, we had no drama-related incident at all.
Well, that's
no
good
need
news.
for the fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
So, and I've done that now 3 times, and I've burned it all the way from the top to the bottom, and it's been absolutely fine. So I think that means that it's okay.
Okay. We're good
At
to
your
go.
own peril, but I've done it 3 times and it's been fine.
Okay.
Right, so I'm just going to put some repositionable adhesive on the back of my stencil.
Do you need more this time as you're putting it onto a candle?
A little bit more.
Okay.
In between, more of a...
That's what I was hoping for. I got it.
And then we put all the little bits down. All them down. There we go. That's not quite where I want it. So we'll just move it down again. Now, can you see these little ears are sticking up? You see that there?
Oh, yeah.
So I just need a little bit more spray on those because that's a fine part of the stencil and I want them to be still. So only on that part of the stencil did I do just those 2 little bits.
And everywhere else was...
Everywhere else was... And now they're down.
Okay.
Good, that's what I wanted. Right, so colour. Purple? Should we do purple?
Yeah, why not? Regal purple.
And then you're just going to spread it on. Now I'll go centre out, because of those 2 little areas. I don't want to pick them up and have them... I don't want to get my palette knife under when I've taken the time to actually stick them down flat.
Will you be applying more here then, do you think, to candle than you would if it was just card?
A little bit more, so it's a little bit more dimensional.
Yeah.
So I've got my glitter paste and then I'm just going centre out and centre out. Pick it up off there, centre out.
Okay.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. So it's a little bit more tricky, but still fairly straightforward.
Not really. Now, notice I am holding the stencil as well in my hand because I don't want that springing off the wax candle before I get a chance to get my glitter paste on here. Okay, so I'll take that little bit of excess off there and then I'm going to go around the other side.
Such a cool idea. And do you know what? I think showing this really does demonstrate that you can pretty much use this on anything.
Absolutely. These are great for Christmas, they're great for gifts. If you've got a craft stall and you sell on a craft stall, being able to do candles like this and then maybe do the tissue paper little message on another side. I know people love to do them as sympathy gifts sometimes. Just for home decor pieces, it's lovely. You'll be able to sell them. And you could even have your glitter pastes and candles there and say, what would you like, and pick it back up later.
Yeah, I love that idea.
You know, you could customise.
Choose
no reason
your design.
why not.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure I'm holding it quite close. I haven't got my glasses on. I want to make sure that I'm not missing any of the stencil anywhere. Okay, now what I'm not going to do with this is take the excess off before I remove it. I'm going to do that after. So I'll show you how I do that too. I think I've caught all of the stencil.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to get a spare piece of card here.
Okay.
And that's where my stencil's going to go, so I could take the excess glitter paste off and put it back in my pot before I put it in the stencil bath.
Yeah.
Again, I'll be moving quite quickly. Now, as before, we're going with confidence, Ben. So we're not lifting and peaking, pulling and peaking, any of that. We're just going to decide and go for it.
The time is now.
Because if you don't, you'll smudge it.
Yeah.
So you've got one opportunity, and this is it. Are you ready, Ben?
Ah, yes, Leann.
How gorgeous is that?
That looks amazing.
And it's quite dimensional and raised, and when that dries, that is making a beautiful decoration on a candle. So it's a bit like ripping off a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
You're not going to pull it so that you're disturbing the design, but you're just going to bring it off in one smooth movement. You're not going to inch it off because you might smudge it. You're just going to go off. Confidence.
It is. So it's no.
Just
yeah.
Exactly. It's all about the noises today.
And
then I'm putting my glitter paste stencil down on my piece of spare card.
I've never understood a show more than this one.
And I'm going and I'm going to take off my excess glitter paste.
Okay.
Now, and then I can put it in my stencil bath. However, if I didn't want to put this back in my pot and I've got a spare piece of card, nothing to stop me making a topper.
Okay. Yeah.
If that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I can make a topper, then take off the excess. Now, of course, you've cut a piece of card to size. I've just whacked that in the middle of a piece of black card. This, now, look at all of that. That is going back in my pot, no waste. So I've done my candle, and with the waste from my candle, I've done a topper. Let's get that up. This is where the other one comes in handy. You know, I was talking about that earlier. One. There we go, the flat one. I've made a beautiful topper that I can cut down later, and I can put my stencil straight in the bath, and I put a load back into the pot. And I did do that messily. You wouldn't do it messily, but you see what I mean. You've still got that beautiful glitter in there, and that is just with the waste from the candle we've just created.
I mean, what more do you want? What more do you need? Wow, there's so many lovely comments coming through. So many of you, I think, getting very, very excited as well, ready for that new launch, which is coming up very soon. Sandy's waiting for the showstopper. Sandra says, yoo-hoo! I'm watching to order the showstopper. That's what she says, yoo-hoo! Rosalind says, stenciling is such an easy way to change the look of a project. I'll stencil anything. I think they're very, very craftable, aren't they? And particularly, again, if you're someone who's fairly new to crafting, I think stencils are a very easy way to do some fantastic things, particularly when you've got these amazing glitter paste. Lynn says, my tree comes down on the 5th. Marta says, we've just got a Christmas tree yesterday. We're going to be decorating it today. We were working all of Christmas.
Oh, well, you have your Christmas then. That's lovely, Martha.
Yeah.
I like that, Martha. And you know, we did our Christmas very early this year because we came back off holiday, and then my son came with and his partner with my 2 granddaughters, and we had a very early Christmas. So our tree was up much earlier than it would be usually this year, which is why I think Mr. C was very definitely, that is coming down, because normally we don't put it up to about the 15th. Yeah. And it was up on the 1st. Which is highly unusual for us.
So we just do the whole of December, and then I think ours is maybe, what day is today? 3rd? Yeah, ours will come down on Friday. Sandra says, my craft room tree is a real one in a pot. It's undecorated and out in the garden to grow on, like that. Oh, nice. And Kirsty says, my tree came down on Saturday and my brother took his down on Boxing Day. Thank you also to Marsha and also Kathy, who've been in touch about the new Monk movie. Do you watch Monk? Have you ever watched? No.
What's
Tony,
that?
it's a TV show. It's my favourite ever TV show about a former San Francisco detective who's now like a consultant to the police force.
I will like that because I like Bosch.
What?
Bosch.
Well, he's got OCD and like germophobia. But he's like this amazing detective.
Oh, is it? What's his name?
Tony Shalhoub.
Oh no, I'm thinking him. There was a what's his name? He used to be friends, but is it Hugh Laurie? He did one. And he had a similar thing.
House.
Was it? I don't know.
Oh,
he was a doctor.
But anyway, so it ran for about 8 years and then it finished.
What channel?
I don't know what channel it's on now. I can lend you the DVDs.
Oh.
But anyway, so it wasn't on for about 10 years and then they made...
Old school.
What?
That's a bit old school.
Why?
I'll lend you the DVDs. I haven't got a player. I don't have a DVD player.
You can... I can lend you the player or you can watch them on... have you got Prime?
Yes.
You can watch them on Prime.
Thank you.
Yeah. But anyway, so there hadn't been this series hadn't been on for years because they finished it, and then they made a TV movie at the back end of last year. But of course, they only released it in the US. Marsh says it was really entertaining. Watched it. Kathy in Mechanicsburg says she watched it as well. Hope it comes to the UK soon. By the wonders of modern technology, I might have managed to watch it. It was all very legal before anybody asks. Right, June says, Leann Chivers, the queen of the glitters. What we doing? What we doing next?
Well, we're going to ink a piece of MDF, like a little, you can buy these for 50 pence, not even 50 pence, pennies in the cheap shops. And actually, we had a big box of these from Creative.
Yes, I remember.
So this is just from that box that I had from Creative, but you can get them, if you didn't get that, you can get them anywhere.
Yep.
So I thought, let's ink this up with some shimmer inks and then do a little bit of stenciling over the top of this. Now, a couple of choices you've got. You can ink and do a little bit of decorative stenciling, or if you wanted this to be full-on glitter, you can, exactly as I've just done with Sarah's dress, just put an ink base layer and then paint your glitter paste on for a full-on glittered embellishment. Which would you prefer to see, Ben?
Oh, are you going to do...
I'm going to do what you ask.
Base layer.
A base layer with some full-on glitter on top. Okay? No problem.
Are you going to do it?
I'm going to do it, Ben.
Because normally when Sarah asks and I say, then she does the other one.
Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing it for you, Ben.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Right, so
is that what you were hoping I would say?
No.
Oh.
But it's okay, because I've got another one down there, and I can do that one later.
See, I told you to choose the wrong one. always wrong.
I gave you the choice, and you agonised over the decision, Ben. So I wasn't going to take that away from you. Now, you can either apply it with your brush.
She won't ask me again, will she? Nope.
I will, because if I can always say no.
Wrong answer.
And you can apply it direct with your ink pad.
Okay.
Entirely up to you. For speed, direct with an ink pad is always a good thing. So this is just our shimmer ink, and this one is amethyst.
Okay.
And you just want a little bit of a base layer of colour. And a similar colour to the paste you're going to use is good, because it gives you, again, that refraction of light, that maximum refraction of light. Or you can go with a complete contrast as well, or ombre it, and you'll get that kind of dual tone with the base colour of the purple and another colour underneath, because the binder in your glitter paste is transparent.
Okay.
Okay, so once we've got that base on, I'm going to go in with my glitter paste, and I'm going to start with my spatula and just get down the paste there. And this is good for those of you who don't necessarily want to, I'm just going to get a bigger paintbrush, Ben, bear with, who don't want to, use stencils all the time. You just want to make glittered embellishments or decorations, or you want to apply it to other things. I'm just dipping my paintbrush into my bath here, my stencil bath, because whenever you're using your glitter paste with a brush, always moisten your brush first, and it just means it doesn't bind with the bristles, and then it makes it easy to clean later. And then just bring your glitter paste around. You're literally just pasting it on. Now, what I would say, Ben, is one direction.
Harry Styles?
That's what makes you beautiful.
Yeah.
Because you don't want lots of brush marks in this.
Right.
So by doing it in one direction,
you won't get a whole lot of history.
Yeah. Very you. I was going to say the One Direction knowledge is strong in with you,
I
Ben.
don't mind a bit of One Direction.
I like One Direction.
Do you know what song I really like now? And I
What?
didn't realise, well, I knew it was a Harry Styles song, and I didn't particularly like the Harry Styles version, but then Rick Astley was singing it on
New Year's
Eve. What's it called?
As It Was.
As It Was.
Oh, I love it.
You know,
I like the Harry
it's
stuff.
just the same as it
was.
I loved it. That is how my 2023 did end, listening to Rick Astley sing Harry Styles.
Oh.
Yeah. It was recorded weeks before, apparently.
Oh, really? I watched the other side. I watched the Hootenanny.
Is that Jules
Holland?
Oh, who was on that? Anyone of interest?
Rod Stewart was on.
Yes.
Joss Stone was on.
Love Joss.
There was Ruby Turner. Oh, amazing rhythm and blues singer, Ruby Turner.
She does a lot with Jules Holland, doesn't she?
She does a lot with Jules and the band.
Yeah.
So there was some phenomenal artists on there, actually, and then some obscure ones that you haven't heard of before. I mean, if you've ever heard of Wet Leg, they were found and first brought to the forefront by Jules on a Hootenanny.
Well, there you go.
Apparently, they were supporting Harry Styles this year. Wet Leg. You know, have you seen? They do, on the Brits as well. They do that on the chaise long, on the chaise long. Them. Do you know them?
Well, that's the name of their song, is it?
Chaise long.
On the chaise long.
And literally, they just repeat chaise long a lot.
I've not heard that.
But they're very good. Some of the
up.
other stuff's a bit loud for me and a bit rah, which I'm not interested. I like a melody.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I like a melody.
Melody, and I like a song with meaning or a story.
Me too.
You know, not just. Oh, chaise long has a meaning and story. Apparently, it's about a chaise long.
All day long on a chaise long.
All day long on a chaise long. Apparently, I'd love a chaise long. That would be quite showbiz, wouldn't it?
I would like a chaise long, and I would spend all day long on my chaise long.
Would you? Let us know if you've got a chaise long at home. Are you team chaise long or team couch?
Or team high back chair. You know, like the high back wing chair. Are you team high back wing chair or team chaise long?
Yeah.
I'm team chaise long. Mr. C, very definitely team high back wing chair. Yes, he likes a high back wing chair. So much so that when he was taking the tree down, he's now dedicated that space for a new chair.
Wow.
Which he is... he's dedicated on the Googles to finding the perfect one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm team fake lazy boy.
You're... what?
Team fake lazy boy.
Fake lazy boy?
Yeah.
Is that a reclining chair?
Yeah.
That's what I've got. Our leather sofa's got electronic... and I absolutely love it. And the good thing about it is, Ben, and I would advocate this, try this if you're shopping for a recliner. Some of them go back, so you're horizontal.
Yeah.
Yes, ours doesn't. The seat comes out and the back goes down, so that you're still sitting to watch the TV in a comfortable, reclining but upright position with your legs out.
Oh, I like that.
It's fully glorious, I have to say.
Yeah, mine is just, by the way, it's not electronic at all. Mine is just like you pull a little lever there and it just goes doing like that. That's all it does. It's not that. But maybe I'll go for one of those next.
Honestly, I'm going to send you the link. It's absolutely glorious and it's magic because it's this is the sofa that inspired the Gemini.
Shush.
No, this is true.
I'm not having that.
This is my
the Gemini slidey feet.
The Gemini slidey feet. This sofa inspired the Gemini slidey feet because it's huge and it's heavy. And the people in the store were like, well, you need these glide feet on them because you're never going to move this around, moving it for the Christmas tree to go up, moving it to Hoover under it, you know, all those things. Or the dog puts the ball underneath and you need to shift the sofa. Things happen in life. And she said, you need these feet. And she said, look, you can push it with one finger. And I literally, across the display, with me sofa, I thought, they are genius. So we paid the extra £5 per foot for the glidey feet. And I thought, wouldn't that be brilliant on the Gemini machine?
Light bulb moment.
Heavy. And that's what we did with the Gemini too. That was the sofa that did it, inspired it.
Well, I never knew that. There you
I'll
go.
send you a picture of it, Ben.
Yeah, do.
I'm all, like, honestly, never stop thinking about craft.
No.
And it's also glorious because you don't have any wires. You stick your hand down the cushion and there's two, like, what feel like pound coins. And just as soon as skin touches, goes forward and then the other one goes back.
Well, I never did.
You need it in your life, Ben.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, it's glorious.
Don't you, eh?
Right, now I have done a full glittered embellishment here.
Yeah.
So you see I just painted that on.
Yeah.
Doesn't that look lovely? That's
does.
maximum bling. I'm going to do glitter on glitter.
What?
I've never done this before.
So why are you doing it now on
Because
live
I
TV?
love to experiment, Ben.
Do it.
You know, I love nothing more than a live experiment.
I know.
So I'm going with my heart stencil now. By the way, I've dried this with a heat gun.
Okay. We've got the heat gun on the show as well for you, by the way, if you want to grab that.
Just, there was a little bit damp there. Hang on.
So many questions still, by the way. Just a quick one from Marcia saying, do you have to put a base under the glitter paste?
No, you
No.
don't have to put a base under the glitter paste at all, but you might need a bit more glitter paste if
Okay.
you want it to be the solid purple colour. So I've done that because the carrier of the glitter paste is, let me show you on a piece of white. Is that Martha?
That was Marsha.
Marsha,
Yeah.
let me just show you on a piece of white card very quickly what I mean by this, because I think I keep referring to it, but if I don't show you, it's not going to be obvious what I mean. So on this piece of white card with the same colour purple, if I do that, can you see how, if I spread it out, you can see gaps in the glitter?
Yeah.
And that's because the carrier is transparent. So to get a solid covering of glitter, I would need more paste so that the particles were closer together and denser.
Okay.
Okay, like this. Okay, so that's the same glitter paste, but I'm applying that in a less frugal fashion.
Yeah.
But it means I need a lot more of the paste. So if I do the purple underlay as I've done here, if there are small areas which don't, like if I miss a little bit like that,
Yeah.
because it's got the purple underlay, you can't see that as much. So you don't need as much paste to get that effect. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, yeah.
Good, okay.
Yeah.
That was for you,
Perfectly
Marsha.
described.
Right.
So I'll keep going. I've got more questions, but
Have
you carry on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I've made sure that's dry and I've just sprayed my stencil on that side. I'm going to put just down this side here a couple of little hearts. So I've stuck that onto the glitter and I'm going to go with another colour of glitter. Blue or green, Ben?
Oh, which one do you want me to say?
What would you like, Ben?
No, what one am I supposed to pick?
Blue or green, Ben?
Well, I can't really see the blue one. The green one is...
Blue or green, Ben?
Oh, blue.
Thank you. Well done, Ben.
Thank you. Actually, can we go with the... Oh, no. Blue.
Shall I ombre some green, Ben?
Yay!
Okay.
Ombre.
Let's move this over a
Ombre.
little bit. So I've got purple underneath and I've got some... I'm going to have to hold it.
By the way, just for you, Pam, as well, the stencil that Leann was using on the candle is in the Art Deco collection of stencils, which is in the big collection. I think, can you buy them? I think you can buy them individually. I'm sure you can. But it's the Art Deco one. It's the little small one from that bundle. You can get them individually. Oh, there you go, Pam, $3.99. It's in the outlet sale, which runs up until the 4th of January. Lots of people asking for the link for that sofa as well, by the way, Leann. Can you put it on your Facebook?
I'll put it on my Facebook for you. It is glorious, I have to say. I love it.
And Emma says, after watching this show, I'll be having a play with the everyday glitter paste whilst I sit for the new ones to arrive once I can order them. And Carol Ann says, I love that you can paint the paste straight onto things.
I don't think we've shown you that before. Certainly I haven't. And I think it's just nice to be able to see it, you know, so you can see the different ways of using it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, okay, so this is the first time we've done glitter on glitter.
Here we go.
It's going to end very well or very bad.
Very well.
So this demonstration is, oh, look what you can do, or look what you should never do.
Yeah, I'm going for look what you can do.
Okay,
Here we go.
ready?
Yeah.
We're going with a confident pull. Now then, look at that. Now, can you see how it's off the end there? So now you're just going to take your flat palette knife and just take that down and take off any little pieces, and then that can go back in your pot.
That is glorious.
And look at that.
Come on.
So that's the purple glitter base with an ombre blue and green stencil over the top. Now, you can use different colours if you want, but look, as long as the base layer is dry, glitter on glitter.
We found something new for you, everybody. For those of you that have got this already.
I'm excited. I think that looks glorious.
Something new to try. I mean, this has been such a brilliant show. We are going to have a final quick break before we do a bit of a wrap up. Just to explain again, there's so much going on. New Year, new crafts. So today, all about your mixed media techniques, focusing mainly on the glitter paste. What you've seen as far as the colours are concerned here, 2 different bundles. You've got your everyday glitter paste, of which there are 7. There were 9, but you've just got the 7 which are remaining. And the Christmas glitter paste, 3 pots of those available in a separate bundle. All of the stencils that you've seen so far are also in that everyday bundle for you. But as we've discussed, you can get those individually. We are waiting for the launch of the brand new mesmerising glitter paste, which should be coming your way this afternoon at 3 o'clock here in the UK, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. You will see the bundles for those, the showstopper bundle and then the new stencils and the new mesmerising glitter paste on the website already. They're showing us sold out. They're not, just waiting for that stock to be loaded. So by 3 o'clock, that's when we're going to be launching them. May go live before then, so it's worthwhile. Keep checking back. But listen, we're going to take a short break. If you've got items in your basket, get them checked out, and we'll come back with a final wrap up. A few more of your questions, I'm sure, in about 3 or 4 minutes' time. We'll see you in a moment.
When it started about 20 years ago, probably a bit longer because I've always been quite crafty, but I got into scrapbooking. When my youngest daughter was born, I decided to do scrapbooking. I got all this amazing crafty stuff that I put into all these pages. Really, I started getting into card making probably about 15 years ago, and then that was it. I have so many people that inspire me, and I have to say, and I'm not just saying it because I'm a crafter's companion, but Sarah Davies was one of the first people that I got to meet in the craft industry. My mum got me into crafting, so that's my main inspiration. So you can imagine how excited I get when I get to meet Sarah Davies. I mean, when I then got on this design team, when I got to work with Sarah closely, everything from then on was amazing. But my mum is definitely, or was, the most inspirational person in my life through my crafting. Gossip, I can't give you any gossip. I mean, that's between us. Do you know what? We were just literally in the green room. Everyone, it's just been done out, and John's been in there, and it's become this place where everyone just comes in, and it's just this gossip fest. And it's amazing because we're all such good friends, genuinely, and I know you all know that. But we have the most amazing time between us all. Me and Craig bounce off each other because we're very similar in our crafty ways. But also me and Debbie, we're full of giggles, and me and Jan and Corinne and Michelle, everybody that I work with is amazing. On the set and off the set, it's just incredible to work at Crafts Companion. Non-craft facts. Well, I have to say, I'm a bit of a singer and a dancer. I'm not good at either. When I was little, I did win a disco dancing competition for the school, and I come second to a Michael Jackson tribute, which I was quite gutted about because I thought I might have won that. So I used to do a bit of disco dancing, and I love dancing. I used to be part of an adult dance group, and it's something I'd like to take lessons.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for what has been a brilliant show. Have you enjoyed it? I get the feeling that you have, because we've had so many comments, we've had so many lovely questions coming through as well. I must say hi to Gwen, who says glitter paste is so fun to work with and messy, but it is beautiful. That is what it is all about, though, isn't it? All about the fun, all about taking your glitter paste to all of the different materials that we've seen over the course of this show, and then more, just have fun with these. And more than anything, as we wait for the launch of those new mesmerising glitter pastes, I hope that if you are someone who has gone, oh, I've already got those glitter pastes and I haven't taken them out of the pot and I don't want to use them because I'm a little bit scared, I hope this show has shown you actually it's quite easy to do, and they are very versatile when it comes to applying them to all sorts of different materials. And the questions have been great as well. Like we said, just to kind of reiterate before we show you a few more little bits and pieces before we disappear, the new paste that we've got, fingers crossed, we'll be launching those with you at 3 o'clock this afternoon. The new stencils that we have, they are live on the website right now, so if you want to buy those, you can. But what I would say to you is hold off, because you're obviously going to want those new pastes. And there is a showstopper deal for you that if you get the showstopper, you're basically saving more money than if you were to get the two things individually. So that's what I would do. It's entirely up to you, of course. If you're kind of new to the whole glitter paste thing, we do have the everyday glitter paste available for you, which Leann has been using. I'll just cover up those two there, because I think a few people were getting confused, going, hang on a minute, there were 9 of these. There were 9. There are 7 available for you in this bundle. Those 2 that I'm covering up just there, then they're not in stock. The rest of them are, though, so you can get all 7 available for you here. So your peony blue, that beautiful purple, starlight blue, and the jade river, which we've seen. Also the rose gold, the copper beech, and that stunning candlelight gold. So those are the 7 that you'll get in that bundle. £30.40 is the platinum price, and $40. And of course, we've got that smaller Christmas collection available for you too. All of the stencils that you've seen in this show are also in that everyday bundle that we brought you previously. And again, if you want to pick and choose those, I know Leann's been using individual ones from different collections, you can go for those individually too. Best thing to do is hit the Shop the Day button and you will see all of those deals. We've got all of the tools that you need as well, with the palette knives, the spatulas, and that mixed media mat in a bundle for you as well. We've even got the heat tool available on the Shop the Day for you too. I think we've pretty much covered off everything. Don't forget also tonight, beautiful beginnings coming your way, where no doubt we will be covering these more. Keep those questions coming in. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And we're going to be playing Mastermind on the sofa a little bit later on with Leann, firing in the questions for Leann with her specialist subject, which is Rod Stewart. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I got that wrong. Which is Crafters. Crafters.
That was very funny.
That's why I'm the hashtag
You
presentation
are
lead.
the hashtag.
Thank you.
That was very funny.
It's all about Crafter's Companion. But feel free to fire any other questions on Leann's specialist subjects. Right, Final sort of 10 minutes or so. What are you wiggling over there?
I've got some samples.
Oh, nice.
And I thought it might be nice for you just to see some of the things that design team and different people have done, so you can see different ways of using them, Ben. This one I like because this is using one of the stencils, and we've inked through it with our Duet ink pads and then gone over with the clear glitter paste. So you get those beautiful glitter raindrops in the background, but actually you could be painting an umbrella like this with all of the different colours of glitter paste using the paintbrush technique that I've just shown you. Here we've got a beautiful ombre on black card. How gorgeous is that? And that's using the candlelight gold, the royal purple and the
Copper Beach.
Oh no, yes it is the purple one. So I've got regal purple, I've put the wrong lid on there. Starlight blue. Starlight blue, and I think it was the rose gold.
Rose gold.
Or was it the regular gold? It was this one.
It was one of them.
It's candlelight, that one. There, those three.
Those three.
No, it's not. There's a rose gold.
Was it?
Look, it's purple, rose gold and bronze. It's those three.
Yeah, Copper Beach.
There we go. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Those three to do that.
Yeah.
There we are.
I noticed that as well. So how did that stay on top of there?
How's that staying up there? Very bizarre. Anyway, those three. And then we've just gone for one colour here, but I love this because it shows you how the background and the focal point can make a beautiful piece on a card, on one of those little diamonds. Doesn't that look absolutely gorgeous? Very classy.
That's the peony blue and Art Deco, that.
Yeah, that could be masculine or feminine depending on the colour that you do.
Absolutely, it could, yeah.
That's just a glorious piece of acetate with the butterflies on. How beautiful is that? And then we've got the little border down the side there with a bit of inking through the stencil, and then just an accent with your glitter paste. This full ombre background, like a rainbow. How fabulous is that?
So about 4 colours
1, 2, 3, 4 colours in there. Isn't that gorgeous? So easy to do. You've seen me do it. Very simple.
And breaking that down, right, from a, you talk about new craft, new craft, that is pretty much putting that together is almost as simple as you could get, isn't it?
Oh, there is no more simple than that. It's just one piece of card, the glitter's ombre, put on a card front with a sentiment.
But how stunning.
Oh, absolutely gorgeous. And anybody you give that to will be like, what? That is fabulous. I must just show you this. Imagine, this is a piece of our felts. Imagine getting your felt and making bookmarks. From the same glitter paste with a tassel on, inside the card, beautiful bookmark.
I've just literally gone back about 35 years to when you used to get bookmarks in our little book club at school, and I always wanted one of the little posh ones with the
posh ones
with the tassels
with the tassel on. Wouldn't that be gorgeous?
Yes,
it would be. I know. And then you can go monotone if you want, mix a new colour. So we've just got that lovely dot over an inked background there. Here on acetate again, making the shaker card. Look how glorious that looks. I mean,
really lovely.
It's just such a performance on acetate. It really is unbelievable. You can keep it simple on your acetate if you want to. Got another one of those ombres there. This one is my favourite. It's gorgeous. Look at this.
Yikes. That again. 1, 2, is that 4 different colours?
4 different colours there. How beautiful. That's just a random dot application. That isn't even trying to get a line or a number. That's just whack a colour on, it'll work. It looks absolutely stunning. But of course you can do it for your boxes as well.
Oh, that's really
gorgeous. A mirror card on the top there. Lovely. And that's the joy of having your 8x8 stencil in with those glitter paints, Ben, because you can get it over a larger area as well.
And that again is a combination of the 8x8 and the little icon, isn't it?
Absolutely it is. And that's just a basic box done on any of the box scoring tools that we've provided.
And have you gone round this, sorry, just as you put that back, round the edge there, is that the border?
Yeah.
So you've used all 3 to create that box?
All 3. Yeah, absolutely. And then of course, you've seen them on the beautiful acetate. They just look, I mean, the shimmer and the shine, the glitz and glamour that you've got there is second to none. The suede on a bookmark, Ben. How gorgeous would that be?
Incredible,
it would be beautiful, wouldn't it? We've seen our tote bags. We've seen us look at those, how glorious it is on there. I really need to get a pair of cheap sneakers done.
Yes.
So you can see what they would look like, because I think that would be gorgeous, to draw some on and then paint the little daisies. But Sarah's T-shirt is dry now.
Oh, this is brilliant. Yeah.
And I just think that looks gorgeous. and that's just painting on a little bit of spot. So that could be on a hand-stamped image.
Yeah.
So let's say you've done your Academy of Colouring, you're doing your alcohol colouring or your watercolouring, and you've done an image, and you just like a little bit of glitter in a certain area. Use this, paint it on. You've seen it's very easy to do. And of course, you can be decorating home decoration as well. Lovely vases, little sweet jars, biscuit jars, little jars in the bathroom for your cotton wool balls or for your Q-tips.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that you want, the possibilities with this are endless, because there is not a surface that you cannot put this on.
And I think if you've been watching since the start of this Wake Up Call show, I think you'll agree that I think this has been one of the most educational shows when it comes to the glitter paste, and certainly one where we've shown you so many different applications. We're not just showing you a finished product, we've shown you the application of this on so many different items. Rosalind is saying all those samples are beautiful. And yes, try them on some plimsolls. Why not? Our Rachel to say. But that's the great thing, isn't it? As we said, so many different materials you're going to be popping these onto. And listen, just to reiterate once again, the deal that you're seeing on screen here, not the new ones that we were hoping to launch a Wake Up Call. These are the everyday glitter paste. I keep wanting to call them mesmerizational. The mesmerizing glitter paste we're going to be bringing to you by 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Would you like a sneaky peek?
Oh, do you know what? That is such a good shout, because we did this at the top. All right, so just to explain again, the brand new stencils, which again I'll give you a sneaky peek of in just a second, are live on the website. Don't buy them yet, because we're waiting for the glitter that you're about to see here to go live. It's saying sold out on the website currently. It's not sold out, it just hasn't been loaded onto the website yet. So keep checking back. But these you're going to go absolutely crazy for. When they go live, get them in your basket and get them checked out like there's no tomorrow, because wait till you see what Leann's got in her hands over there.
Oh my word, this is Equinox. I think it's my favourite. Look at that. Look at the colour change and shift from your blues, your greens, your bronzes, your roses, your golds. It's absolutely glorious, I have to say. Look at the shine, look at the shimmer.
It as well, yeah.
It's honestly, Ben, it's incredible. So that's Equinox.
Equinox.
Now, we've done some which are full on, and then we've done some which are a little bit more subtle.
Okay.
Because, you know, not everybody wants the full on. This one is... Malia in my team has teeny tiny handwriting.
Oh.
Here we go. Moon Bloom. She's exceptional at picking names. Look at this.
Oh yeah,
It's
okay.
got the gold through to the pink. Can you see the gold?
I was going to say it's subtle. That's not the right word. It's subtle in terms of colour, but not in terms of...
Yes, the bling is amazing. Oh, I need to be quick. I've got 2 minutes. Hang on. Sorry, James. James is in 2 minutes. Yeah, sorry. I could just get so mesmerised by it. This is Wood Nymph. Ooh.
Wood Nymph?
Isn't that gorgeous? A bit Tinkerbell, that, isn't it?
It is Tinkerbelly.
Oh, I might do my best Frank impression for you later.
Best what?
Frank from Father of the Bride.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
What's that one
This
called?
is Rose Garden. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. Oh, I love that. That's gorgeous. Right, what's this one? This is Enchanted Lake.
Yes, that is.
Look at that. Woo. Turquoise and navy. That is gorgeous. This is Mystical Ocean.
Oh, I've got a lot of time for that.
Pinks and blues.
Very mermaidial.
Oh. Yes, please. This one is Mermaid's Tail.
Oh, even more mermaidial.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, all the different colours.
It's unbelievable. This is, what's this one? This one's Peacock. James, look. Oh, hello.
Hello, Peacock.
There he is. Look at that. Absolutely glorious. I can't wait for you to see these in action. They're absolutely incredible. Just when you think you can't do anything better than you've already done it with the glitter paste. Mesmerising. I can't wait till 3.
Absolutely. We cannot wait. All I can say to you is keep checking back on the website between now and 3 because you know what? You might luck out and see those go live before the actual show itself. But when they do go live, go for that showstopper because you'll get all of those brand new glitter paste. Plus, you'll get all of the stencils to go with them as well. So do make sure you come back and join us. Thank you for a fantastic show. It's going to be amazing at 3. We'll finish off this show in the words of June Woodhouse, who just says simply, hubba hubba.